professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Society enables the craziness. So Mrs. Linton, or Miss Linton, is the lady who killed 6 people driving 90 miles an hour and just on a main street just for no reason. Just basically, you know, most notable, she killed a family, a pregnant woman, unborn child, you know, in this crash because looked like she was on one. But when you read the story, they keep saying she had a history of mental illness. And it's funny because on one end, I'm going to give a caveat. She's a traveling nurse. Pandemic is over, but there was a time not too long ago where nurses were overworked and stressed out. This ain't that time per se, but understand that people were cracking up a little bit. People were quitting, cracking up. I will say that. But here's the issue with her though. How did you get multiple jobs with mental illness? See, before people go, you know, there are certain groups in America that just constantly get breaks. And what happens is they constantly double down and triple down and quadruple down on the shenanigans because they always get breaks. Look at Joe Biden's son. See what I'm saying? That's what I mean by society enables the craziness. Because for all intents and purposes, he needs to be locked up. But instead of being locked up, he's enabled. And this lady is the same way. How did you get job after job after job if you got a history of mental issues? Now, here's the issue with this. There are a lot of people who are playing the I have mental issues games when you're just a jerk. You're passive aggressive. You're an instigator. You know what I mean? You're an antagonizer. You're a contrarian. You like to go places and start up drama and shenanigans. And when it gets too hot to handle, then you have mental issues. Then you become stressed out. I just can't take it. I just can't take it. But nobody traces your stress back to you running your mouth and causing conflict where you work. So that's on the table, just for the record. Because a person who will do what she did, it's not like she didn't know what was going on. She was driving in traffic. It's not like she didn't know, it's not like she wasn't paying attention. You do that on a street. You intended to do that. You give no F's about the people involved. You care nothing about other people. And guess what? Yeah, she did that behind the wheel of a car. She probably did that at work also. You see what I'm saying? So this is a problem because it's enabled. You know, you can go from one occupation to another, to another, to another, and keep getting a job. And people like this get jobs over and over and over and over again. And this is the problem. Major, major problem. So when people go, I don't know how this happened. I do. Oh, she was in 13 accidents. Now, to be fair to her, she was in 13 accidents, but she didn't cause 13 accidents. She got rear-ended a few times. So that's not her. Unless, you know, smashing the brakes, you know, to cause an accident. But I doubt that. Because she's from Houston. I live in Houston. People really think that they're in Fast and the Furious out here. I got rear-ended like that. You know, kind of the same way she hit a bunch of people years ago. I was online and talked about it and all that. So this is the problem that we keep as a society enabling bad behavior. See, you want people to live a certain way and be a certain way, but you don't help those people. Same thing like with the lady at 13 accidents. I guarantee you, here's a problem, especially I'm about to talk about car insurance in Texas. This lady was in 13 accidents, and I guarantee you her insurance wasn't that much higher than a person who hasn't been in accidents in years or hasn't been in an accident. Because guess what? That's what the insurance companies do. They don't reward people, especially in Texas, for good driving. So how can she be in 13 accidents? Because she got a driver's license in Texas and insurance in Texas, and it's already high as a mug. And get everybody in Texas who doesn't get in those accidents. I'm in my 40s, and to this day, I pay high insurance compared to other people per se. But when you look at it, no, I don't. The older I get, the less it's supposed to be. It ain't working out that way. You know, insurance has inflation, except for people who effing up. So that's how she could still have a license. And the court system ain't gonna stop nothing. She can still have a license. You gotta understand something. She's from the state of affluenza. You know, where you can, be an underage kid, steal a bunch of alcohol from a store, bail on it, run out in the car, run over the people you did it with, kill them, and then go to court and say, hey man, my parents are so rich that I don't even know what I'm doing with my actions. Let me off, and then leave the country and get caught and get drugged back and get a slap on the wrist. This is what I'm talking about. And this is a red state. That's the problem. If she was a black man, it would have never happened. Hunter Biden was a black man, never would have happened. If the affluenza kid was a black man, never wouldn't have happened. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.